Our patients are a composite of this entire region, and our staff and our makeup of the staff need to reflect that to better care for different cultures, different populations.
When I think about the progress that we've made so far in diversity inclusion, I look at, the people that we've hired in different levels of leadership, but also what I see the level of engagement that our employees have. Employees really feel like this culture is amazing. They feel like it's awesome. They feel like it's inclusive. So knowing that gives us a lot of pride in knowing that we truly are an employer of choice, because this is where employees choose to work because of that, because of the culture that we've built.
UPMC and UPMC Hammett long ago figured out that diversity is very important to who we are, and it's part of what we are. So it's just a natural thing for us to go out into the different communities and recruit and try to have a workforce that represents the communities that we serve.
Diversity, to me, is such a wide spectrum. It's looking outside the box of who they are as a person. Is it someone with a disability? Is it, someone where maybe English is a second language? Maybe it's someone from the LGBT community. It's just someone who's not like you. And it's okay.
Eagle's Nest started out in response to what we perceived as a community crisis. We saw a generation underprivileged who had few options in terms of employment.
I believe, and my philosophy is, that nothing stops a bullet like a job. Giving these kids an opportunity to work, letting them understand the dynamics of life, letting them understand the dynamics of a future, that they do have a future.
And starting here was like a big opportunity. It's like a life-leading career. You can stay here for 20 to 30 years and still be in good hands and still meet millions of new people. Like, it's just a wonderful thing.
To me, inclusion is more than just being at the dance. It's being asked to dance. And as you talk to these young people in the organization who've transitioned, who may not have been included before, they are a part of our team, our organization. They are Hammett.
Hammett has absolutely demonstrated leadership in doing something that has never happened before in the history of our city.
Project Search began at Cincinnati Children's quite a few years ago, but it has spread across the country. I'm proud of the program here at Hammett in that it's one of the most successful ever. We have had now, we're on our third cohort. There are about a dozen kids who come in each year, and to date, every individual has been offered a full-time job. And that's a pretty remarkable success story.
And it teaches us to highlight the assets of an individual and not their limitations, but you focus on their true value and what they can bring to an organization, and their contribution has been remarkable and has really been a game changer at UPMC Hammett.
Everyone works together really well. We're all here for the common good. It doesn't matter. Race, gender, color of their skin. It doesn't matter as long as they take care of our patients. Like, we want people to care. I mean, that's who we want here at Hammett.
I think that UPMC Hammett is absolutely on the trail to being a leader in diversity and inclusion. One of the things that I think is really a game changer for us is the fact that we have great partnerships with our community partners.
Our partnership with Erie School District and many other schools is really to create shadowing experiences to help students who have chosen a healthcare track and bring them into our family and help them grow. And it's a great pathway for those students to become part-time, full-time employees, and it's even more rewarding to watch them grow and pursue careers.
As I walk around the organization and bump into individuals from the Eagle's Nest Project Search program or our partnership with Erie High, I see a workforce that is more diverse, more inclusive, and a culture that is improving every day. And it's just an affirmation of that we're all doing the right thing and leading in the right direction.
If you think about it, accessibility is important to everybody. Whether you have a permanent disability or a temporary disability, we take any opportunity that we have when we're working on a project to look at accessibility issues, and if there's something we can do about it, we go ahead and incorporate that into the project.
Voices for Independence is a disability rights and service organization, and as such, often people in the community will call us and say, you know, we have this problem or this concern, can you help us address it? And so our relationship with Hammett actually started out of need. We began a multi-year relationship to create what is now a very accessible facility that accommodates the needs of people with disabilities.
We were able to get feedback from Voices for Independence on what was not easily navigated in the hospital, what things we could change to make things more accessible, and we were able to create 21 accessible rooms, and they worked with us with everything that their clients as well as our potential patients would find very important.
When you look at serving people with disabilities, you have to look at the whole person, the whole package, from every piece of equipment they use to the people who support them. I think that UPMC Hammett has done a terrific job looking at the whole person.
I am absolutely proud to work at UPMC Hammett. It is the best decision that I've made. It's just an amazing place to work, and the mission and the vision that we have, it makes it feel as though there's a true purpose and a true calling for what you do every single day.
Today I look at where we are and I can't imagine that we were ever where we started. It happens a little bit at the time, and then all of a sudden you look around and it's like, wow, we've made a difference here. This is what we really hoped would happen. And it's just a very, very affirming experience.
It's fascinating to reflect on where we were and where we are now, and what began as an initiative of diversity and inclusion has now become our fabric. It's who we are.
And if every institution and company within our city would follow suit and do it what UPMC Hammett has done, we will see a better city.